All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol WKHS, Workhorse Group Inc. And before I jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. Hope you guys find this video helpful and informative, and it means you well. Thank you guys for your support upon my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your feedback and encouragement of words. Really means a lot to me, and it just shows me the way of our community, and also it speaks in high volumes from your guys' end. And I hope to continue to relay helpful and informative information to be helpful and nothing less to all of you. Let's go ahead and see what this chart has to show us. The first thing I want to point out, and I always enjoy pointing it out, it just shows you how important chart analysis are and how great they are. That once it broke through resistance, it used the resistance as a support and it shot up in an upward direction. You can clearly see that, and then it started its staircase level of upward direction. So this momentum was created, and it actually brought the stock up to newer highs, and it just shows how the bulls took advantage of this momentum, broke through resistance, turned it into a support, and worked their way up to newer highs. Pretty awesome stuff. Really enjoy seeing that, and it just confirms why chart analysis are great. I mean, obviously there's a lot of volatileness and volatility in the market, and there's always the room of uncertainty. But with chart analysis, there's always that room of help to give you some sense of direction of what is going on in the charts. Just wanted to show that and share that with you all. So our support level actually moved a little bit below yesterday's support level. It's actually way down here. And I want to point this out that this is a very broad range here. So I'm going to talk about this support because this is where it took off from, right? And this was the lowest point. And then yesterday's support was actually not even used, but it created a new one. And then yesterday's resistance level, which was right here at about this point, was used as a, actually, excuse me, it was this point right here, was used as a resistance that was broken and then turned into a support to skyrocket and move itself up to newer highs. But this support level is important. I'd write it down 1754 because of the volatiliness of this stock, and it's below the 50-day moving average. The 50-day moving average is 1796. I'd write that down. It's very, very important to keep that in mind. If this 50-day moving average of 1796 gets broken through, it's now in bearish territory, and if it breaks through the support of 1754, it's definitely heading its way down to newer lows, and the bears are starting to gain control. Even if the bulls were to reappear, I think the bears will probably be dominating that one and trying to gain leverage. But I'm going to zoom in here and show you guys what's also important. As you can see here in this bullish run, every single one of these candlesticks don't have a new low except for two of them. This one right here and this one right here. So this is the lowest point of it, and this is where you could see and tell that the bears tried to appear, but it got overridden by the bulls throughout the whole process. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the closing price, 2046, and our resistance level for the bulls to continue their run is 2059. That resistance level needs to be broken through and turned into a support by the bulls so that this can continue to work its way up to newer highs and reach newer levels. So until that is broken through by the bulls, it has to be broken through by the bulls. The bulls, even though they're in bullish territory, yes, they're in great control. They're far away from the 50-day moving average and so forth. Until they break through that, they won't hit newer highs and they won't continue to maintain control, because the bears can reappear and slightly bring this one down, right? And even though it doesn't break through the 50-day moving average, it's getting closer, and over time what the 50-day moving average does, it continues to move up in this direction. And if the bears were able to bring it down to here, this is a lot closer, right, than from here to here. Whoa, that was a weird circle. Excuse me for that. But from here to here, if you check that out, this is a further distance. But if the 50-day moving average starts to move its way up, which it does, it continues to move its way up over time, and the bears start to bring this one a little bit lower, the distance between the two is not that far off compared to this. So yes, it will still be in bullish territory. That's great. But for the bulls to continue to maintain control, they definitely need to break through this resistance level of 2059 and turn it into a support. The reason why I pointed this out earlier here is because since it's so broad, if you guys want to have a sense of direction of what's going on, since that's the lowest point within this bullish run, I wanted to point it out so you guys can have this there for your guys' point of reference and zoom in a little bit and have a feel of which direction this is going. If it doesn't break through 2059, but it starts to work its way down, the first support level that you could probably consider that is not a bearish one, it's in the bullish candlesticks, is 1925, just to get a sense of which direction this is going. Now, if 1925 does get broken through, I'd pay very close attention between that level of 1925 and the 50-day moving average of 1796. That's still, some broad range there, but at least you have a sense of the direction of where this is going. And by breaking through 1925, this is obviously going to be working its way up closer to the price and moving with the stock. So it might dip a little bit in this direction and so forth. But for the most part, 1925 can let you know in which direction this is going and also who is maintaining control. Hope you guys found this video helpful and informative, and it means you all well. Very bullish run here for this stock. And at the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up of either NEO or Sorrento Therapeutics. I don't know why it didn't notify you guys, and I don't want you guys to miss out on those updated videos that I posted today, so you guys can be well equipped for tomorrow as well. So at the end of this video, it's going to pop up. Just click on it, and you guys will be able to get redirected straight to those videos so you can go ahead and benefit from that information. Sorrento Therapeutics and NEO did not send out the notifications. If you guys learned something new, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. Don't forget to hit the like button and let me know you watched this video. And thank you guys so much for watching. Let's make some money.